What's up, everybody? I already gave my review of the Summoner Sigil before it was released, but now that it's actually in-game with the release of patch 24.1, I figured we'll take a look at it since I do have access to it for the next week. Everybody has access to it for the next week, even if you never plan on renewing this thing at all. They're giving a little bit of a free trial, and if you just go into your profile here, you can see the Summoner Sigil, and you can click to view it and see all the things that you can get. And if I hide my face for a moment, you can see the button to renew it right there for 10 bucks. But we will not be pressing that button ever. So let's see all the stuff that we get here. So all right, the first thing is a 7-day solo event, and you could see this 7-day solo event the same way you could see the the daily event and the 7-hour event. But you could also see it from this screen, and it looks like doing just about anything in game will give you points. Points for each energy spent, even. Each help, win an arena fight, use an item, level up your champions, rank up your champions, open crystals, and yeah, it seems to be about it. Seems like it's very easy to score points in this event. And the rewards, I mean, they're certainly better than than the daily events that we have right now. But it's nothing game-changing. I don't think anybody really needs to pick this up. I can get some good 5-star shards from it. The extra potion that will certainly help out. But this is every 7 days. I gotta remember that, because in my head I'm already trying to compare this to like the 22-hour solo event. But you only get this once every 7 days. So that little potion is a lot different than like the revive that you can get every day from the 22-hour event. But you get some units, you get some small energy refills, the 5-star shards, those are nice, of course, energy refill, and yeah, and then also a 5-star 6-stone crystal, which I really hope that Kabam updates the 5-star 6-stone crystals into the current daily events, or just gives us some additional way to get these, because right now they are very difficult to come by. But all in all, no one should feel forced like you have to get this sigil for this 7-day event. It's nice, but it's nothing too crazy. All right, the Black ISO market, we're going to take a look at that in a little bit later, because like I said, I'm going to get a 5-star feature crystal out of there. The increased inventory, we'll take a look at that in just a moment as well. Earn extra rewards in the Test of the Cavalier event. That's actually that same event, the 7-day solo event, Test of Cavalier. Then there's the extra gold in the Golden Circle quest, which we'll take a look at in a sec. Complete more quests with faster recharging quest energy. So instead of every 6 minutes with 1 energy gain, it's every 5 minutes and you'll gain an energy. Unlock an exclusive title, Summoner Supreme, and then 20% extra experience boost. So, alright, we didn't take a look at the gold quest, the increased inventory, and then the Black ISO market. So let's start with the gold quest, and you can just click on it here. But actually, I want to show that they changed around the quest menu here a little bit. If we go the normal way into the fight screen here, it used to look different. The story quest, was like a more square shape in the top left, and then event quest was below that. And yeah, they just changed that up a little bit. And if we hit event quest, it opens up this way to show a few different types of event quests. So the special quests over here, that's going to be the Road to Labyrinth, Labyrinth of Legends, Realm of Legends, which it always was kind of strange to me that Realm of Legends is all the way on the end. Like, the game wants you to do Labyrinth first before going to Realm of Legends. But alright, anyway, if we go into the event quest, that's going to be, of course, the monthly event and the back issues. I'm assuming at some point they're going to throw back issues into their own separate category as well. But for now, it's like that. And then, of course, the daily quest. This is where you find that golden circle. And we'll go through it real quick, actually, because apparently it's only one fight, I believe. And then, yeah, 125,000 gold. We'll just toss on a couple different champions here. Fully synergize this Medusa. Even though I don't expect this fight to be difficult. We want to go in there with as much firepower as possible. Wow, they actually made it into a circle. Okay. I kind of like that since it doesn't cost any quest energy. Why not throw some extra nodes in there and really make it a golden circle? It's a nice little touch. Okay, pretty high PI gold pool actually. Wow, he has 10,500 attack. I was kind of joking thinking that this is going to be a super easy fight, but wow, this guy actually has some nodes to him. Okay. Extra recovery, enhanced special 1, and plus 40% critical rate and damage. Wow, so he probably actually hits pretty hard if you get hit. So this is not one of those auto fight quests, I don't think, at least. So let's actually pay attention and kill this fool. He still goes down pretty quick, it seems, but yeah, I have a feeling he hits pretty hard. Maybe I'll intentionally take a 5-hit combo once I get him low enough that I could just go in with another champion just to feel it out. Actually, let's see if I can get hit by these L1. Hold on. No, I was gonna try to get hit by it right there. Okay, never mind. Well, good luck if anyone's doing this quest. He wasn't difficult actually, but I imagine he could surprise you and kill you. Anyway, 125,000 gold. Okay, cool. Something that I thought was kind of interesting on this screen is, you know, this is lumped in with the daily quest, but very clearly this is not something you could run every day. It has a longer cooldown up there. I mean, if I was setting this up, I would lump it in with the daily quest too. But yeah, just kind of funny. Alright, so let's take a look at the increased inventory cap then. We'll start with Catalyst here. You can see it's a golden number, having the Sigil, and it takes the Catalyst that you could have 15 of previously, now brings it up to 19. It looks like it's slightly different for all these. So the Tier 1 Cosmic Catalyst, where you could have 4 before, now you could have 5. The Tier 2 goes from 6 to 8. Same thing for the Tier 3. Let's scroll all the way down. And it looks like the Tier 1 Alpha is now 15, along with the Tier 2 Alpha. Where is my... Okay, there we go. I was looking for my Tier 5 Basic. I thought I skipped over it, and I did. Okay, so that went from 6 to 8 as well. Okay. Alright, so, you know, again, it's a nice little bonus, but nothing that it can't do without. I'm not capped out on all those anyway. So, all right. Anyway, the ISO, I believe it was 46, or maybe it was 45. 45 makes more sense. Maybe I just got an ISO from that gold quest. I don't know. But anyway, now you're up to 57. So I guess that could make leveling up your champions slightly faster if you're able to claim more ISO. So okay, cool. And then the items, this cap has gone up as well. Looks like they did not increase the cap for the Awakening gems. I wonder if that's intentional or if that's a bug. But you have extra room on the arena boosts. It's actually kind of nice if you're popping open the greater arena boost to get to get a lot of these for a big grind. Be nice to have. A little bit of an increased cap on the potions and boosts and all that. The boosts go from 10 to 13. The war boosts go from 5 to 7, which that's pretty nice. Definitely pretty nice to have. Except I pretty much will never hit 7 on those things anyway. I don't know. I guess during the off season it helps to smooth out some of the bad RNG of certain boosts not showing up. Looks like the energy refill cap, that did not increase as well. That's staying at 10. But all the Sig stones, those got boosted from 100 to 125. Okay. And yeah, you can now hold slightly more farmed potions from Winter Soldier in inventory before they go in the overflow, which I don't think actually matters at all. But yeah, some of the stuff is kind of nice. The increased revive cap here, if you're like me and you have a bunch of revives, and Kabam gives them out through the calendar or something like that, then you can kind of claim those and have a slightly increased inventory cap. Looks like they did not increase the buff cap on the randomizer here. This is from Modoc's lab. In lab event quest. Oh, it doesn't say Modoc's lab, so I wonder if this is going to be used for the Sinister labs as well. Maybe that's why they never removed that. Interesting. But okay, so yeah, that's pretty much it. You also do not have an increased cap on the name change token, so there's that. That's pretty much it for the inventory cap stuff. Let's go take a look at the black ISO market. Last thing on the list here. And probably the coolest thing after thinking about it. Originally, I thought the increased inventory cap was the coolest thing, but I think this is probably the coolest thing. Getting to trade in some of this stuff, just take advantage of, you know, kind of upgrading your materials a little bit. It's nothing super crazy. You know, your trade like this one right here, you can get some extra 4-star shards, trading in your 3-star shards. Actually, we'll do that right now. Sure, I'll take 1,000 4-star shards. In place of my 2,000 3-star shards. Slightly discounted mastery cores. Right here you can get some tier 1 alphas for trading in 2 tier 3 basics. So sure, I'll do that as well. Take those tier 1 alphas. This is kind of interesting. I would never recommend doing this unless you were desperate, but you could trade in 3 tier 4 basics for a tier 4 class catalyst. No thanks. No thanks. Definitely no thanks on that one. Also, don't like this trade right here. Trading in tier 1 alphas for a small amount of tier 2 alpha fragments. No, I don't like that. I also don't like this one. I'll probably never do this trade either. I say never. I only have the option for another week here, but I don't like the idea of trading in 2,000 4-star shards for 1,000 5-star shards. Actually, the amount of ISO that you get, and you're not even getting that you know, it's not even that big of a difference really. If you have a lot of 4-stars, and especially if you have a bunch that are max Sig level, you're essentially getting 550 5-star shards from 2,000 4-star shards anyway, and then getting all of the ISO and gold and stuff. So yeah, I don't like that trade. And you can see here, I already purchased the featured 5-star hero crystal, which I'm gonna pop open. There was a little bug apparently where early on the 5-star featured, it was a different featured crystal. And I didn't even realize that you can click on this little info button here to show which one is here. But you know, people were able to get the previous 5-star featured crystal by picking this up. And I actually once I found out about that, I was like, oh man, I need to download this update quick and get the old one, because I actually prefer the old one. The old one had Thing in it and some other champions that I really wanted. This one has, you know, a bunch of champions that I want too. But I already have some of the champions in here. I already have, like Namor. You know, I got him from the arena. Thor, Ragnarok. Both those guys are max Sig and everything. So it'd be kind of a waste if I got that. But that's pretty much it. It's pretty much it for the Summoner Sigil. Before I go and pop this feature crystal open, you know, I'll say it again. I don't think any of this stuff is necessary to have. It would be fantastic if you know, we could just have all this stuff, you know, for free, of course. But I also understand that that's not exactly how these free-to-play games work, and the development team, you know, they're not just making this game out of the kindness of their heart, and they're also making a living doing this. And I prefer systems like this being something that, like these just little bonuses. I prefer something like this that players can buy versus buying something that gives a real competitive advantage. So although I'm not going to have access to this stuff after a week's time, I am a fan of this actually. And I know it's an unpopular opinion, and I don't really care. Alright, so let's go ahead and spin out this this 5-star featured crystal here. See what I get. I know Blade is in here. It'd be funny if I finally got Blade through this thing. Really, I just don't want the characters that are max sig. Wasp would be great. Cole would be awesome. Ronan is in there. He'd be cool. Be fun. Is that Torch in there too? I think Torch is in there. Oh, I know Doctor Strange is in this crystal too, which he's not available in the basic crystal, so he'd be sick to get. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Is that Cole? Sick. All right. I will happily take a Cole and add this dude to my roster. Nice, man. Cool. Cool. All right. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. Cool, man. I know this guy hasn't been super useful because of his low survivability. So we saw a lot of flashiness from him originally. And then to be honest, I haven't really seen anybody use him outside of the time where he was bugged. But I love this guy actually, man. I do not mind that he has such like low survivability. I will have fun playing around with this guy, and I think he has one of the sickest character models and animations in the entire game. Just something about this guy. He's huge. That's so cool. Alright, well, that's going to do it for this video and kind of overview of what you get with the Sigil. I'll say it again, man. I really think that you do not need to pick up the Sigil. This is definitely not a mandatory must-buy type of thing. It's a better than average value for stuff that you can get in this game, but if you're free to play like me, don't even sweat it, man. There's nothing here that you can't get just from playing the game anyway. So yeah, and I mean like the inventory cap and energy stuff. Or I guess the inventory cap is really like the only thing that you can't get, because the energy stuff you can get from, we'll go look at it one more time. The energy stuff you can just get a couple of refills to make that up. It's really not even a big deal. The rest of the stuff is just like the black market is just a little bit of a trade-in system. Certain things discounted. The inventory cap, that's really the only thing that cannot be had for free. But man, I use all these resources anyway. It's all the stuff that's in my overflow is like dual credits that I don't care about. So yeah, I wouldn't worry about it if you're free to play. But alright, that's it for this video. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Take care.